Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've last made an old school RuneScape video. I just wanted to say that I have had things on in my life, not bad things or anything, but just other things. And obviously I do this when I get time, and it's in my spare time that I do this with my channel. So I just wanted to say to everyone, I don't have too many subscribers, but those who do look out for my videos, that I'm aware that I don't make videos weekly or fortnightly anymore, and I'm going to update that in my bio just to let people know that I just make videos in general and when I get a chance. But it's good to be back making another video, and I thought this one, as people probably know as well, I do make videos when I feel it's something that I can add to, or just an idea I get. And this one is one that popped up that I've seen, While Guthix Sleeps overview from RuneScape. So this dropped the 20th of January. Now, While Guthix Sleeps is quite an old quest from 2008 that probably a lot of players remember, and it is quite a special quest in a lot of players' hearts. It did add the formidable tormented demons at the time, and it was without, I think you had summoning back then, but you didn't have overloads or ancient prayers with like turmoil, so and soul split. So they were quite a challenge back then, which was cool for players, something new. And it dropped the Dragon Claws. So this obviously is going to be, from what I can see from this blog, it's going to be polled with the, I think there's 4 questions in total from this blog here. First question is, should While Guthix Sleeps, a remake of the 2008 Grandmaster Quest in the Margaret storyline, be added to the game? So it is important to stress that it is a remake in the vein of old school RuneScape, so they will be going off a baseline, but I suppose the snapshot I don't think went that far, so a lot of it will be new material, keeping the same lore, but possibly adding a little old school flair to it, which is pretty awesome. The second question is, if While Guthix Sleeps is added to the game, should we add a unique item to the drop table of tormented demons? The details of this item will be refined with the community at a later date. So all that question is really saying is, if While Guthix Sleeps is added to the game, there will be tormented demons no matter what. And what would you like? Would you like a unique item, whether that's the Dragon Claws or something new and exciting? And then the third question is, if While Guthix Sleeps is added to the game, where would you like to see Dragon Claws come from the addition, with the addition of tormented demons like they originally were? This question is for developer consideration and not binding. So it says option A, add them to the tormented demons drop table, removing them from the chambers of Xeric, and option B is do not add them to the tormented demons drop table. And then the last question is about rights of balance, which would be sort of like they were saying, it's like, if you remember the Ruinous Powers new set of prayers. So it's with an idea that a player suggested, Ninja Gamer 1337, popular suggestion for God alignment prayers. So it'd be the, I suppose the Guthix God alignment prayers. So question 4 for this is, if While Guthix Sleeps is added to the game, should we continue to explore the idea of offering the rights of balance as rewards from the quest? The question is for developer consideration and not binding. So I'm not going to read everything. I know usually I have done that, but I thought for a quicker video just to gloss over it, because it's been in the game previously. So whilst it's special and it means a lot to me, this quest is my favourite quest of all time for RuneScape. I do think a lot of other players probably don't feel similar with this. It's probably just a neat little ad. But what I am interested in with making this video, I'm interested in a few things. Have you watched the cinematic trailer, which is pretty cool? I'll probably go into that soon. And have you watched the devs speak about it? Because it is pretty interesting with what they have to say. They're very passionate about these, and I know the quests in the surveys that they've had have been quite popular, with people saying they want to focus on quests, and they've added a lot more devs to the team, which will only help provide that content to grow and have more people on deck to actually work on these quests with dev time. So I'm going to go over what I think. So question 1, should While Guthix Sleeps a remake of the... that question. I think it should be added to the game, obviously because it's a fantastic quest. Adds to the Margaret storyline, and everyone knows how good the quest was at the time. The only caveat of that was the dragon claws were such a overpowered item. I think they released at the time considerably overpowered by memory. I think, funny enough, Chris Archie, one of the chain mods, I remember his PKing videos when he first used them, and he was just smashing scrubs all day with them. So I remember he got a lot of PKing videos out of those bad boys in late 2008 when this quest came out. So I personally, as someone who loved PKing back then, I liked them, but I know a lot of people did not like them. So I think a lot would want the quest. So going into the next question, would they want to see a unique drop? Obviously I think they will. That goes without saying. I think that'll pass as well. But this is the one I think might be touch and go with what happens. I would like to see Dragon Claws be moved to the Tormented Demons like they were. If anyone's played old school, obviously you probably do if you watch my videos, but you probably notice the Demonic Gorillas, they're much more quicker, easier fight than Tormented Demons with the HP, but the actual mechanics are there. If people are learning PVM, I think Demonic Gorillas are very important for going into Tormented Demons, but I honestly thought, I was surprised that, you know, that boss existed for the Zenite Jewelry. I can understand they brought that out in 2016, and, you know, but I thought it was sort of strange because it was like a very weaker variant of the Tormented Demon. I don't know if they intended that to sort of be similar. So it's funny to see now While Guthix Sleeps, you know, 2024, this being polled with the Tormented Demons boss from 2008, because the similarities are there with the bosses. And I'm very traditionalist, and I feel like the Dragon Claws should be dropped by Tormented Demons. I never really understood why they were in the Chambers of Xeric. I think it was cool because people wanted D-Claws, and that was a way to get them at the time in 2017, but I do feel like it should be moved now that they're bringing out this quest. You know, so that's my feeling of it. I would add them to Tormented Demons drop table, removing them from Chambers of Xeric, because I think there's plenty of items for Chambers of Xeric anyway. What else we have? Rites of Balance. I would say yes to this because While Guthix Sleep is such a massive quest. As long as we would see enough ideas around it, maybe get some more knowledgeable people, because I'm not really, you know, what's the word? Like, I don't PVM or PvP enough these days to know if it's too clunky or overpowered. So I would be following a lot of streamers on that whose job it is to play this game. To see that, and obviously the devs, we got to trust them, have some sort of trust, and I think they have been very trusting lately, and I think the game's in a pretty good state with how they respond to things and change things. So I would be inclined to vote yes to this if I saw enough details behind it and testing in game. But let me know what you think about this. So I would mainly want to see in the comments what your thoughts are on While Guthix Sleeps. If you want it in the game, if it's going to be D-Claws from Tormented Demons, or another unique drop you want to see, and you want to see decals still dropped at the, what's it called again? Chambers of Xeric. So yeah, it's great to be back, everyone, and doing another video. This one's just a quick one. And for those that haven't seen, let's see, because this video is quite amazing. So let's watch this together. I thought it was a really well done video, this one.
Hope. Such a pathetic concept. As your heroes lie defeated, ask yourself this.
Oh man, Gerudo.
Did you truly have any hope of stopping me?
Whatever his name was.
Power. That is all that matters. The power to claim what is rightfully mine. For I am Lord Lucian of the Margaret, master of the 1,000 curses. Look upon my works and despair.
Cinematic production by The Skull. Excellent job, mate. Great voice acting. Music was, I love the music in that. So awesome work. And I just wanted to also point out that there is an audio read, I think, by one of the JMods, 717. This is part of the reason now why I don't read over, because someone else does, who's far better than me and speaks far better English than me from Australia. So this person sounds much better. So if you want to, you know, have a voice to what's going on, you don't like reading and you just want to hear the audio, you know, you can download it, put it on your phone, whatever, listen to it in the car if you have to, but very good read on just what is in the text there. If you don't want to have an AI read it to you either. It's a human voice. But anyway, I thought I'd better make this video for you watching. Please remember, keep boosting. I want to grow. Obviously, I want to grow more, even though I don't make as many videos. I still want to be relevant, making content now and again. Like the video, subscribe, make sure you comment down below in this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.